Dr. William Samoei Ruto, all protocols observed. Your Excellency, I think in my mother tongue, we usually say, or in our setting, don't speak because you've not spoken if there is nothing additional to say. I've heard everyone here. I've seen all the energy. I was conversing with Dr. Ndi there that the first person to have thanked God for giving us the opportunity to be here and to have this conversation was the young girl. And that tells you how smart our kids are. I just want to assure you, Your Excellency, as the Council of Governors, we have bought into this idea. It is timely. I think it is not wise for our politicians to suggest that we postpone this just because we'll have elections next year. Government is there in perpetuity, and as a responsible president who is facing an election, you did the right thing to take note of the fact that the vision that we've had is expiring in less than how many years? 3 years from now, and that you have set the process for replacing it. Your Excellency, we have so much going right for Kenya. And we have seen what Professor Hino also presented, that we've come a long way in implementing the vision that we had. But I want to tell Kenyans to understand that the tone at the top, having the right people in the right places, will also determine whether whatever vision we craft will see the light of day. There are countries, even in the developed world, that have gotten their governance so wrong, their politics so wrong. They have had 7 prime ministers in 5 years, and they are declining. If we don't get governance right, if we don't get politics right, we will not have the right tone at the top, and whatever we're doing here will not be properly implemented. So much as we've been reminded that we're facing elections in 1 year, the Kenyans who are going to elect a president and are going to elect governors, and I will not be one of those governors because I'm already serving my 2nd term, are seated here and are watching. The decisions that you make will determine whether whatever we are crafting here will actually be implemented in the manner that we've seen visions implemented. Your Excellency, as we now cascade this down to the counties, on behalf of the Council of Governors, we want to assure you that we will support it, that the concern by one of the ladies in the panel here, that the contributions and the views will be inclusive. Everyone representing every sector, every part of the community will have an opportunity to contribute. Last but not least, Your Excellency, this is the first vision that's been implemented under the new constitution while counties are in existence and are functional and operational. We have seen what standardization of thought and standardization of implementation can do to equalize this country. Today, affordable housing is happening in Mandera, it's happening in Nairobi, it's happening in Bungoma, it's happening everywhere. This vision that we're crafting now not ought to be one of 2 Kenyas, the Kenya with potential and the Kenya without. It ought to be one for all of Kenya. Professor Hino was sitting next to me, told me how when he went to Turkana, They were asking him, as you came here, have you come through Kenya? Right? They knew he was from Japan, but to find out whether he's been through Nairobi, walikuwa wanamuuliza ulipitia Kenya. That story is now gone. We are all in Kenya. Whether you are at the Mandera border or at Raskamboni border with, in Lamu, or you are in the border to Tanzania, the border at the Tanzania border. We have one country, Your Excellency, under your leadership. We are seeing development across the whole of Kenya, and Vision 2063 will help us move faster to attain equality and inclusivity. God bless you all. Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay. Can we have somebody from Parliament, representing Parliament, to come and say something?